Burst of Beatlemania marks 50th anniversary of Abbey Road. Photo. London. Around 1,000 Beatles fans came together in London on Thursday to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the band making their iconic zebra crossing picture for the Abbey Road album cover. Beatlemania broke out as fans mocked the pedestrian crossing outside the Abbey Road Studios. It's exactly 5 decades on from the moment when Britain's legendary Fab Four walked over it for the sleeve of their final studio album. The photograph of John Lennon leading bandmates Ringo Starr, McCartney and George Harrison over the crossing is instantly recognized worldwide. Beatles tribute band Fab Gear pulled up in a psychedelic Rolls-Royce and recreated the moment, as fans brought the traffic to a standstill. Beatles fans gathered round guitars to sing songs, and there were peace signs plenty. Anne Laffin, 66, flew in from New York to be at what she called a holy shrine. As a youngster, she ran on the pitch when the Beatles played at New York's Shea Stadium in 1966. I was 12 years old, saved up $50 to get a ticket, and it was like being in heaven for 38 minutes, the midwife said. I was overcome, climbed over all the seats and ran, trying to get to the stage. I got carted off by the police. She added, it's exciting to see all these people who also love them, and how much they've meant to the world. This shot, 6 stripes. The cover idea stemmed from McCartney's sketch of stickmen on the zebra crossing. The picture was taken around 11:35 a.m. on August 8, 1969, by Scottish photographer Iain Macmillan. In a 10-minute shoot, Macmillan took 6 frames, of which the 5th one was used, the only one with the band stepping in unison over the 6 white zebra stripes. Macmillan stood on a stepladder in the street, while a policeman stopped the traffic. Publicist Tony Bramwell was holding the stepladder. They needed a picture for the album sleeve. Paul had his fake idea of what it should be like, he told Agence France-Presse, AFP. A few meters from where he stood 50 years ago. Changed history. The day before, Macmillan did some test shots. The Beatles crossed the road 3 or 4 times, and that was it. It's an iconic photo, it's an iconic record, he said. The album's final recordings were done 12 days later on August 20th. Abbey Road was released on September 26, 6 days after Lennon privately told his bandmates he was splitting the groove. The album contains 17 tracks, including Harrison's Something and Here Comes the Sun, Starr's Octopus's Garden, Lennon's Come Together, and the closing medley of scraps of unfinished songs, largely by McCartney. The record has rounded off their career, and its eye-catching sleeve, which, unusually, did not feature the name of the band for the record, became all-time classic. The Beatles, socially, politically and historically, are much more significant than people realize, said David Minchin, Fab Gear's Harrison. Without the Beatles' music, we probably would have had world wars. Their songs have changed the course of history. Some 190 of the Beatles' 210 songs were recorded at Abbey Road, the world's first purpose-built recording studio. It has drawn Beatles pilgrims from across the world ever since, with countless fans having walked over the zebra crossing, replicating the picture. The crossing is also continuously live-streamed on the studio's website. The crossing gained Grade 2 protected status in 2010, meaning that it is recognized as nationally important and of special interest. London Beatles Walk guide Richard Porter, who had a hand in the anniversary gathering, said the photo's brilliance was in its simplicity. It's just 4 guys on a road. So easy, simple, everyman and universal. Anyone can do it, he told AFP. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.